Where they put him, I never knew. He put him in the, no, they put him in the band in Paris Island.
Gotcha.
German Bugle Corps. I did too.
Okay.
Kind of my experience. But then I shipped out before he did. And we lost contact. And, you know, we had a couple of girls and he had a girlfriend. I don't know if he got married or not. But, you know, hey, let's face it. You went overseas, you ain't coming back. You know what I mean? Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. And
so after boot camp, then what you were assigned,
division.
You know, to a division. So what was your MOS in your division? What did you do?
My MO was field music corps, field music.
Field music.
Because of my background as a German Bugle Corps.
Okay.
And then he stayed. He liked baseball, and he stayed back with the teams.
Right.
But I shipped out. I'll never forget that morning. I had the top bunk. He had the bottom bunk. And you know, it's just like it happened yesterday. I said, Ben, take care of yourself. It's not nice where we're going.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be here. I want to be with you. They split us up.
Yeah.
5 Sullivan brothers, you remember them?
Yep.
They don't keep the brothers together no more.
Yep. Yeah, I remember the stories from Saving Private Ryan and
that was
you know, those kind of things.
So then I went to Camp Lejeune, and they put me in the field artillery for a while, which I didn't like. Because they go by, we call it the spec numbers. They go by the history of what you were doing. But I wanted to get in the division. So eventually I got with the division. And prior to that, they put me in the 18th anti-aircraft outfit. And the war was getting pretty hot, and they needed Marines for the islands, for the Japs, anti-aircraft. So I got out before he did. I went to the islands, and 18th Anti-Aircraft Battalion.
Day and night, British and American bombers are taking off from bases in Britain and North Africa to bomb Germany. In German cities, the fire apparatus is kept constantly busy by the 1,000 plane raids. It is 1944, and the Allies have almost undisputed control of the air. Planes sweep through the skies and rain down destruction on Cologne, Hamburg, Berlin, the Ploiesti oil fields, railroad yards, and rocket launching pads. Never has war visited such havoc on the works of man. Hitler's visions of world conquest are beginning to fade. A battle at Monte Cassino in Italy. Soldiers of many nations are in the bitter fight for the monastery.
While we were taking it easy, headquarters was doing its job. General Richardson, commanding general, Pacific Ocean area, and his staff were cooking up a different kind of party for us. It began the day we started on the boat ride, wondering where the hell we were going and how we were going to do when we got there. 2 solid years of training in back of you, but training and climbing through the ropes on fight night are 2 different things.
And it was a funny thing.
Was it infantry battalion? Is the anti-aircraft battalion you're part of? Was it an infantry battalion with shot 88s at
one in that book, the little one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wasn't my true outfit. That was temporarily.
Oh, okay.
Because at that time of the war, it was getting sparse. They got to put the men where they needed them.
Sure.
And the ratio between Saipan, Taro, and Tinian to Japan was pretty close.
Yep.
So they had to have anti-aircraft to knock these planes down.
Exactly.
First one was Tarawa.
Tarawa. Yep. And that was. Let me get my notes.
Tarawa at that time was one of the first.
Yeah, that was November 20th, 1943.
Right.
Tell me about that. There was.
Well, you're in with a division now. And you know, the time tells that you're training for combat. I was an infantry then. So, Tara was the biggest mess up they had for the simple reason. When we hit the beach, we hit on high tide. And we hit the Higgins boats. You know the Higgins boats?
Yeah.
They're the wooden ones.
Right.
And you go over the side. That's an experience. Grabbing the cargo nets and going down.
Going down.
Taking the guy's hand. Move, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then you get the Higgins boats, you know, artillery, the Japanese, all around us. This guy gets blown up, that boat gets blown up. Do you remember Eddie Albert, the movie star?
I do, yes.
He was driving a Higgins boat.
I'll be darned.
And his job was go in, bring the Marines in, then whatever parts they could salvage, they brought them back to the ships.
Right.
Whatever they could find. That was awful. It was one of the worst, like they said. So then...
You're talking about whatever body parts.
We were like second wave, I think, second or first wave. But what happens, they had Amtraks, the big boys with the tanks and stuff.
Yep.
They didn't use them. If they would have used them to go in, it wouldn't have been as bad. You know?
Was it because of the reef? Was it because of the reef?
Yeah.
All around that they couldn't? I mean, it was the first.
The Higgins boats were flat bottom.
Right.
They were wooden boats.
Right.
Matter of fact, one of the books I got about World War II, that's got Higgins, the guy who made this Higgins boat. And the government gave him a hard time on it. Well, anyhow, we couldn't get over the reefs because we're flat bottom.
Yeah.
So what do? You go over the side. You go over the side, and that's when hell breaks loose.
Right.
They zero in. There's no place you can go. You know, body parts here. Body parts, believe me. Body parts here. And it was hell. It was hell.
Hand grenades. We use all the firepower we have to blast them out. Our rifle fire is deadly. So are the flamethrowers and the mortars. The enemy breaks from cover.